Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we are cooking a boneless pork leg on a rotisserie. And our weapon of choice today is the Jumbuck $85 spit from Bunnings. First off, we're going to prepare this pork leg by opening it up and drying off any of that excess liquid. For the binder, I'm just going to give a light coat of olive oil, giving it a generous coat of the Meat Church's Holy Cow barbecue rub, giving that rub a good pat down. And just eyeballing it, I'm aiming to get the spit rod in the center of this pork leg. Then locking that in with the second prong. Now it's time to fire up that lumpwood charcoal so we can get that in the grill and start cooking. You can see here I put the firelighters inside the chimney, which I learned after the fact. You're not supposed to do it that way. You're supposed to put that underneath the chimney and light that up. So in future I'll be doing it that way. Now just picking out some decent sized pieces of that lump wood to fire up. So you can see I'm doing it all wrong here. I should have put the firelighter in the pit there and then the chimney on top. Either way, we're all fired up now, so it's time to tip this out into the pit. Just rearranging some of those pieces of charcoal there so I can get an even heat over this pork leg. Alrighty, now we've got the pork in there and it is spinning. I'm just checking the heat there to make sure that I'm getting plenty of heat, and it doesn't look like much, but yeah, no, there's plenty of heat coming off that charcoal. Okay, while that's spinning, we're going to throw together a side that we're going to cook over the hot coals as well. I've put the ingredients on the screen here, and firstly we'll slice up those potatoes, dice up that onion and garlic, and also chop up that bacon, and we have cream and cheese to go on. Now this one's easy as just grab a foil tray and start layering that potato. Once you have a nice even layer, grab a handful of that onion and garlic and give it a bit of a sprinkle. Going to grab some of that bacon too, give it a little sprinkle with that and hit it with some of your rub. Now I'll continue to do that until we run out of potato, but halfway through I do add a layer of cheese in there for a sneaky surprise. Just using up the last of the ingredients and giving it a healthy coat of cheese and cream to finish. And what the hell, give it one more dusting of your spice rub. Okay, now just wrapping that in foil. Adding some more charcoal into the pit just so we have a little bit more heat down the other end to cook this potato bake. And on this cook here, it only took about 45 minutes till that potato really softened up. Got a little bit fancy here. I cut open some capsicums, removed the seeds, cut them in half, and I'm just putting those over the hot coals as well. And a quick pork check there, it is coming along very well. Around 15 minutes I gave those capsicums a turn. And it wasn't too long after that, I just moved them to the side, away from the direct heat. Once that potato bake was ready, I took it off the pit and then I stuck it under the grill in the oven for about 10 minutes just to crisp up that cheese on top. Now my pork leg has got an internal temp of 70 degrees Celsius or 158 degrees Fahrenheit. Time to get that off and rest it for 10 minutes, and then we'll start carving. And just be careful when you're removing the prongs and the spit rod. It's very hot, so just take your time with that one. All right, this is rested for around 5 to 10 minutes. So now let's give it a slice and see how we went with the cook. Just ignore my cutting skills here. I was trying to cut it with the opposite hand, but it looks really unco. But unlike my cutting skills, this pork leg turned out amazing. It was juicy, it was delicious. There's just something about cooking over hot charcoal that infuses flavor that just makes this pork leg taste amazing. And you can see here the pork leg and the potato bake, they both cooked up really well on this rotisserie. Now just a quick shot of the plate up, slapping on some pork, throwing on those capsicums, dishing out a little bit of that potato bake, and dinner is served. Thank you for sticking around to the end of the video, much appreciated. Highly recommend checking out that Bunnings spit roast. I'll put the link in the description, and I'll see you all in the next video.